Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, yesterday I did the reading on will the perpetrator who put our precious Charlie Kirk to sleep, will he ever be caught? And my cards were distinctive that this person has already left the country. It was a group of people. The person was from possibly the Middle East military. All right. Now, today we hear they've arrested a 22-year-old named Tyler Robinson from Utah. And apparently he was a 4.0 grade average student. Everything was going just fine until approximately the last year. There are a lot of things that don't add up. And there's a lot of people who are very suspect. So I just want to see where my card's wrong. A lot of eagle-eyed people noticed I missed a number. Welcome to my brain. And I just want to let you know that everything's in perfect order. If I did that, then it was meant to be. And everything works out just the way it's supposed to. I never question, and anytime I do that, I assume it's a nudge from the universe to make things correct. All right. So this reading, I'm going to ask, who is Tyler Robinson, and is that the correct person? I could have been wrong in my first reading. I've been wrong before. I'm not perfect. I'm only a human being. The cards are always right. It's the human that reads them that is wrong. And perhaps if I am that wrong, perhaps I was too emotional and I should have known better. But maybe the cards are going to tell me I'm right. Let's find out. Okay, so I have the Emperor. I have a new deck of cards because remember, you never ask the same question to a deck. So I've got the Emperor as Charlie Kirk and the Truth. Is Tommy Robinson the, do they have the right person? The cards also said they are probably going to have like a patsy kind of person and in hopes that we all let it go. Now, this person who called his son in, recognized his son, phoned the police, held him down till the police got there. It turns out he works for the Department of Defense, or he's been a police officer. I've heard multiple different reports. So there's that. Make of that what you will. But let's ask, is this Tyler Robinson? Is this the correct person? Do they have the correct person who actually shot the gun that put the end to Charlie Kirk? Is this the correct person? Is this the correct person? We have Charlie on his energy on the table, and we have the truth on the table. And so we're going to be looking for a knight, because Tyler's under the age of 25, but he's older than 18, so he will be showing up as a knight. I'm going to say he's going to be the Knight of Swords, because that's an assassin. So let's see if he shows up. Shall we begin? And this time I'm going to be really careful how I count. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. All right, so plus these two is 25. Okay, is Tyler Robinson the person who put the end to Charlie Kirk. Is Tyler Robinson the person who shot the gun? Who is the correct perpetrator? Is he the correct person who shot Charlie Kirk? Cards are ready. Oh, interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't look like it so far. I gotta really squish these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guys, I don't think they just wanted to arrest somebody for hope and healing. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the truth. 5. Okay, there's the tower. 1, there's his dad. 2, there's the Knight of Swords have shown up in reverse. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not him, guys. Absolutely not him. Here's the attack on Charlie. Here's the truth. The Knight of Swords, if this Knight of Swords was upright, I would say yes, but the cards are clearly telling us the Knight of Swords is in reverse, so it's no, it's not, because remember I put the intention into the cards that he would be the Knight of Swords, the attack, and it's in reverse. And so that tells me no, he wasn't anywhere near Charlie. Also, we have a no here. Also, we have the Hangman in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, Burden. There's his dad. Why did his dad do this? We've got the moon. We've got so many no's around here. Bad news that continues to grow. If this 7 of Swords was upright, I'd say, oh yeah, this was a strategy. It's in reverse. Here we have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse is telling me there's no way this guy, we have to look at it from a different point of view. There's no way this guy had the mastery to do it. Do you see how many yeses do you see in here? That was our specific question. Was he the one? How many yeses do you see? Look at him. Something is missing. Something is missing. This kid did not have the mastery to do that. We have to look at this from a different point of view. This is a distraction right there, right in the middle card is my distraction card. All the crying that's going on over this sudden, the government has some kind of burden to offer some kind of hope and healing to the people. Here's the rivers of tears over the attack. Here also we have the Fool in reverse. We are being fooled. We are being fooled. 3 of Wands in reverse on top of it. Even the three of Swords is in reverse. So it's not even a betrayal. It's a big distraction. I'm going to say here we have a 5 again over who really did it. Because we will never know. We will never know. Plus we have the moon. The moon is false, veiled, and they're taking the high ground. They're taking the high ground. Something about his dad, his father, a burden that his father had. We have to look at his father from a different point of view. Definitely have to look at his father from a different point of view. Knight of Swords in reverse is attacking with words. It's not a real attack. So of course we're going to see some stuff that he said he did something, but he didn't do it. He did not work with anybody else. This Three of Pentacles in reverse. He has no history. He has no history. Taking the high road, defending himself. We might see him turn around, tell us his story is different here with the Hangman in reverse. We all wish that they would find the person. I don't see any justice cards on here. I don't see any temperance cards on here. I don't see the lovers. I don't see anything that's indicative of anything positive here. I've got the hope and healing here because they have a burden. The government, the people, they have a burden to bring hope and peace back to law, but we're being fooled, guys. The fool is in reverse. This is because everybody's so upset. They're going to actually whip this up a little bit more. But the Knight, my biggest part here, all I needed to see were these two cards with the Knight of Swords in reverse, and I put that intention in here that he would be the Knight of Swords, the attack, and it's in reverse. That tells me no, it's not him. Some people can say, oh, I'm reading into the cards. Well, tell me where I'm reading into the cards. Something's missing. Something's missing. No, they don't have the right person. No, this kid didn't have a strategy. He doesn't even have the skill set. He does not even have the skill set. The Page of Wands in reverse is bad news that grows. Like, I think that what they wanted to do here is healing. If we look at this row, the healing, we were fooled, and they take those swords out of our hearts with this bad news so that the nightmares stop, so that the anxiety is stopped. They're trying to calm everybody down. He just simply doesn't have a history of working with these people. No history of working with these people. Plus we have the Moon, which is veiled. We have the swords here. He had no inclination to attack anybody. He wasn't working with anybody. He has no history of working with anybody. This is something to do with the father. We need to look a little bit closer into the father. I'm not saying the father's guilty, but there's something fishy going on there. The father's in reverse. No, they do not have the right person. We do not have justice on here. We don't have Six of Pentacles on here, which is also balancing of the books. Temperance, right? There's the sun upright. The spotlight's on the right person. I'm just trying to think of some of the ones that could be on here that would be screaming yes at me. I've got screaming no at me. It's all a big distraction, and they're trying to calm people down. They're trying to calm the population down. But we will never find out who did it. I told you that. It's veiled. I think the guy is. My cards told me yesterday they have left the country. And we also said we'll probably see a patsy or something, but they have no interest in finding the real person who did this because it would incite so much damage. That's right there. No interest. We'll give you some kind of story and then defend our actions. This guy he doesn't even have any history of violence. This might even be a shock to him. This absolutely might even be a shock to him. I'm wondering now if the dad is involved in any kind of MK Ultra. But he has no history, or this boy has no history of working with any of these groups that they say he was working with. We don't even have the Hierophant on here to indicate it was some kind of religion. His mom's Facebook the mom isn't here. Something to do with the dad. We have to look at the dad in a different point of view, a different way. All right, well, there's my second reading. So I guess my second reading is confirming my first reading, that this is a patsy. If you have any indications here that they have caught the right person that you can see in this reading, please let me know in the comments down below. We are being fooled, so everybody calms down. There was no betrayal here. There was no betrayal. This is all a big distraction. Look over here. Don't look over here. All right? All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. And please be careful out there who you listen to. I'll say it again. There's no way that psychics, card readers, whatever you want, channelers, can be communicating with him right now. There's no way he'd be able to figure out how to communicate with somebody. He's still being oriented to his new reality. It just simply can't happen. So if they are channeling, they're channeling an earthbound spirit that perhaps wants to communicate something, but it's not Charlie. Trust me. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Take good care. See you online. Fare thee well.